Welcome to Marketplace Africa. We cover the biggest economic trends impacting the continent. I'm Zain Asher. This week we are here to tempt your sweet tooth. If you take a look at global sugar production, you can actually see that it stayed somewhat steady over the past several years. But as health concerns have been rising, alternative sweeteners are making a move to take over the market. And this plant has really proven it has potential. A report released this year by Energia's market research says that the global stevia market is likely to generate a demand of $940.4 million by 2025. And this demand could be a sweet deal for one African country in particular.
In the northern province of Rwanda, among the rolling hills of the Rulindo district, is the country's first stevia farm.
Stevia, it's a plant, which is it's a natural sweetener being used for all the last decades from South America.
Bruce Lambona is an agronomist by trade, and farming is in his blood.
My family have a farm where I've been doing different farming since I'm 16. Then a new challenge came up, a new crop.
Bruce planted Stevia Life Sweetener's first seedling himself in 2012.
It's a story which started in 2008, actually, when the Rwanda Development Board was looking for potential investors to come and invest in the country. And at the same time, Rwanda was trying to diversify its exports. So he started with a new crop, which was stevia. We spent almost like 4 years to try out different varieties to come up with the one which worked.
While Stevia Life Sweetener's investment comes from shareholders in the UK and Canada, the operation is run locally by Bruce and his team, 80% of whom are women.
Every single hectare you plant here, you are hiring 5 people who will stay on that plantation up to 5 to 7 years.
The stevia plants take 45 days to grow in the nursery and 90 in the field. Here, they harvest 1.5 tons of stevia plant every 90 days, which is then exported to China.
China have, like say, 95% of the extraction facilities in the world, which is making it the main market for the stevia dry leaves. Currently, we are working with one buyer called Pure Cycle based in China and Malaysia. But stevia is an emerging market. Now India, Japan, USA, and part of Europe, they are joining on that journey. So the market keeps expanding.
The demand for stevia is being driven by consumers who are opting for natural sweeteners over sugar. The stevia plant belongs to the sunflower family, and while it can be grown on a variety of soil types, it thrives in warmer climates like Rwanda, which is among a handful of countries in Africa currently producing the crop.
It is only Kenya and Zambia. Even Ghana is trying it. So Rwanda was the third country for the production after Kenya and Zambia.
According to the National Agriculture Export Development Board, Rwanda is currently exporting $500,000 worth of raw stevia per year, at $2.50 to $3 a kilo.
If we have 1,000 hectares, for example, full of production of stevia, and then we have the processing unit here, we can go up to about $50 million a year if we have the value addition plant.
They believe the market is only going to keep growing.
Stevia is going to grow quickly at the pace of 18.5% per year, meaning that by 2024 it will be generating about 1.2 billion USD per year. So meaning that you can see the market is very big, is growing, associated with the health benefits behind of it.
All right, time for a quick break here on Marketplace Africa. When we come back, how a company that started during the Texas oil boom of the early 20th century made its way into Africa.